I really didn't end yesterday's video. I'm like, isn't it cute to be like edited? And I was just like, wow. Haven't done that in a while though. I have my ham. Ooh, you see it? I have my ham. I took it out at 9. It's like 3, still frozen. I decided to like, today I'm gonna like chop them up into little pieces. And I think, well, I'm gonna cook it. Or should I cook it first? Cook it whole and then chop it up into little pieces. I don't know, but I know I'm having ham for dinner tonight. And I know I'm gonna, at least half of this ham is gonna be chopped up, sorry, and like in the freezer. And these little baggies for salads, or, you know, if I wanna make some type of like fried rice, I can just put those ham pieces in it, or anything, you know? And I wanna make teriyaki, like ham teriyaki kind of. But I usually make it with like some type of fruit or like fruit puree. I don't have any fruit. I don't have any fruit puree other than like my applesauce. And I mean, I have like mangoes, and I like to make my teriyaki with mango too. But I don't want to take out my blender. More of a story. My blender is still in a box, and I'm still loving this whole, or ignore it, the counter's still a mess, but I'm still loving this whole no appliances on that counter right now. So yesterday, a lot of things was going on in my mind, and okay, I'm just gonna say it. I was ovulating yesterday. I was ovulating, and I know girls ovulate or whatever. Yeah, so like with this, I'm getting so comfortable, you guys. Look at the arms. So with me, like I never got those symptoms. Like I never ovulated, but it was so low that like you could never tell. Like I couldn't did the ovulation test that I have to take every single day, just so I could know, you know, like just so I can have like a pattern or know, you know, it never was consistent. Like, I don't know, it's really amazing, because I had like the symptoms, you guys, like my abdominal pain, like this, it was everything. And I was like so freaked out when I woke up this morning. I was super bloated, and I was like, wait, it's not my time to, you know? So like my mind was going to like, oh, am I having a miscarriage? I'm not pregnant, but I'm just saying, like, am I having a miscarriage? How? Like, what if there's like a phantom pregnancy? Like things like that was going through my mind. And then I was like researching, and then it dawned on me, like, you know how you have girls chat with like your friends and stuff, and they're like, oh, like ovulation pains and stuff like that, and I'm just like, what the hell are you guys talking about? I only have pain once a month. Like, I don't, you know? And it was kind of like a conversation, or like a group connection with being a woman that I couldn't relate to. And that's another thing that like got me like in my headspace. You know, I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's like, you know how like when you're a teenager and like all your friends get their monthlies, right? They got them before you, and a year go by and you don't get it, and then it is just like they're in this group that you're not in this group of being like an official like woman type thing. That's how it felt with me with like ovulation as an adult, not when I was younger. wasn't thinking about babies then, but it's just kind of like that conversation that like I could never be at the table for, because I, you know, like fake it till you make it, but I wasn't the type to lie about it. It's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never experienced that. It sucks for you guys, but like, nope, you know? Anyway, yesterday was just kind of like emotional for me, and I was trying to like not to like let it get to me. I was trying to be like as normal as I can, and I was just trying not to think of it, honestly, until like that evening, that night after I did the last clip. Anyway, it was a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot. And I'm just like going to like cryo clinics online, seeing if I can get something overnight shipped to me, because like if I ovulate yesterday, it means that like I'm ovulate today, but today is not as strong. I just feel regular. I took 2 tests and they're like low. One didn't even read and the other read like really low. So yeah. So I'm just kind of like emotional about it because like, dang it, yesterday was the day, you guys. Yesterday was the day. And it's also make me feel like progress. Like, you know, like I won't be like 40-year-old without a child. You know, nothing wrong with it. It's just me personally. I just don't want to hit 40 and still not be able to conceive a child. Like, what if this is like a stepping stone? Like, what if this is like a projection for the future? You know, like it's so small. Like, I know, and I feel like I'm about to cry, but it's so small, but to me it's like so big. And it's like when you keep working at something and you don't see any results and you don't see any change in like your body, you don't see anything, and to actually get something small, like a small accomplishment, a small like identifier that like you're doing the right thing and you're in the right track, that is like everything to me. And it's just anyway, so I was on one of those cryo, like those websites where you could get like sperm like overnighted to you, and I was thinking about doing that route. Actually, I did do that route before I started my IVF like journey. I was like, oh, let me just order some sperm off the internet and see what happens. And I didn't do any research. I mean, of course, like I researched the company, I researched my donor, I did all of that, right? But I didn't do any research when it comes to like my body and like ovulating, because again, I never ovulated before. So I just ordered it and it came up to like 800 and something, and I only did one shot. Well, actually, okay, so in total it came up to like $800, but like to overnight it was an additional 200. So like a whole $1,000 I just like wasted. And that's when I realized like, oh, something's like, and I did everything. Like I did everything. All the guys watched all the videos. Like I like even waited extra. Like I stayed on that bed like in a like, this is my head. Wait, so like this is my head and this is like my pelvic. I stayed in this position until I got a headache. It was like 6 hours. I kid you not. I had to pee. I was like, nope. I even set an alarm. I was like, they said, oh, 30 minutes. No. How about 6 hours? But I feel like that was a good like learning process for me, you know? Because like that made me like wake up and like, hey, girl, you need to go see what's going on. Like, you know, like stuff like that. And I remember it was like the first like 2 months of me living in this apartment. That's when I did it. It was within those 2 months. So like, yeah, I remember I just was able to lay on my bed. No, was it? Well, maybe it was like when I just got moved into this place, actually. Yeah, maybe, because I remember feeling so excited that I could sleep on my bed. So it was like within a week of me living in my place. That's when I had something overnight to me. And yeah. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to cook this ham. All right, enough about ovulating, enough of everything. I just want to share that because like I know I'm like really secretive about like my life and just like in general about like me going through what I'm going through right now, and it's only because like I just want to keep it closer to my chest, because I don't want any like congratulations or I'm sorry's or you can do this. Like I know I just don't want anything. I just want to go through this with like a clear, like no one knows when I go into the clinic. Well, my friends, because she works kind of close, but like other than that, like no one knows. Like that's what I want until like I pop up and be like, hey you guys, guess what, you know. I have this bun dough that I had in my freezer for about a year, and I think I'm gonna make some ham buns. But it's frozen, so I'm just gonna cover it like that so my cat won't get at it. Alright, so I'm gonna make ham teriyaki buns. I know that for a fact. And should I make ham and beans? Like ham and like navy beans? No. Ham and what? Ham and rice and like mixed vegetables? No. Barbecue ham. I do have some like barbecue sauce that has like, oh, it's gonna be amazing if I make it with that. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I'm make. Like a barbecue ham and then a ham teriyaki bun and then kale. It's gonna be a weird meal, but I need to get this ham out. Should I make some like dough? Like, because I think this is only going to be good for like at least 3 buns. No, I'm a single person. What am I trying to make a dozen of ham buns for? Are these Gatorade, like the juiced? No, I still hate Gatorade. These are not good for me. I appreciate my friend trying to figure out, like, maybe I need to try a different kind. So far, I've only tried, I think, the orange Gatorade. And it is not. It's not good. I'm gonna have to drink 6 of them. This is the first one, so bottoms up to me. Is this better? I don't know. I was just trying to record, and it was like it's in slow motion. So I've decided to make barbecue ham buns, right? And ham. I don't know what else will go with it. But it would really set it off if I had some cabbage. But I don't have cabbage. And I'm not going to the store to buy cabbage. By the way, I'm gonna put you guys here. I gotta get a steaming basket from up here. Ugh. Got it. Yeah, by the way, I haven't found red cabbage anywhere. Have you guys seen red cabbage in the grocery stores? All right, so I tried to cube up the ham. I really was doing perfect cubes, and then towards the end, I was like, nah, let me just cut it up as much as I can. So this is the ham, and this is the rest of the ham that I'm gonna put in the oven. I just gotta season it up a little bit, and I don't know what direction I'm gonna go with it. Like, I ended up putting the barbecue dry rub with my homemade barbecue seasoning on it. Okay, so it's time to put my ham in here, and it may still have had water in it when I put the oil in it, and I didn't know. But ham has water in it, so... Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna fry this up until like it has like a really good golden brown color on all the sides. By the way, this spatula, best spatula ever. Like, this is like for fish, but like I use it for everything. What? What is happening here? This makes me scared for my ham in oven. I already see a lot of water. No. Okay, it looks disgusting, but it's gonna be so good. This is like, I don't know. It's just like a barbecue, like, broth. Like, it's just so good because I made ham with this. I made chicken with this, and it's just like a combination of like, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I hope it's not too rich though. All right, now we wait. Okay, so I rolled the steam buns. I don't think I'm gonna fill them up. I think I'm just gonna have this like on the side-ish. And they looking a little crazy because when I was rolling them, I definitely needed more flour, but I was like, nah, YOLO. So I gotta figure out like where I'm gonna put this on the stove so they could be all steamy and delicious, you know? But got some steam buns. Oh, and I decided to make a kale and quinoa like salad. So right now I'm just cooking the kale. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is move this because it's done inside the pot, the silver thing. Hold on, I'm gonna move. Oh no! Oh, no! No! It works better in my head. Only lost two pieces, which is a win. It's a win, you guys. Oh, don't spill. All right. When it starts to boil, honestly, it takes like 10 minutes. Oop, did I mess up? Whatever. Oop, hold on. So I didn't end the video again. So sorry about that. My friend stopped over and I just didn't get a chance to end the video. But it turned out good. Would definitely make this again. Yeah, it was really good. But you guys will see me tomorrow when I upload another video at 2 p.m. And I'll see you guys in the comments below. Later, you guys.